Today, I want to challenge myself in The Sims 4 to build in a way that I'm not typically used to. I did get a comment on one of my posts here on YouTube saying that I should try spinning the wheel and whatever color it lands on is the color I have to build the entire house in. But I did want to also add a little bit of a challenge where I have to build it in under 30 minutes. This is honestly because I'm not that quick of a builder. I like to take my time, so I've never really done a challenge like this where I'm limiting my time on a build. And I figured, why not combine the two? Having to pick only one color the entire time allows for me to not waste time looking at all the color swatches. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise, maybe it's gonna be a nightmare. We'll just have to see. For this, I do have a wheel with all of the colors that you can categorize by in The Sims 4. So there's dark and light brown, gray, black, white, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, pink, and red. Pretty much the basic colors, and that way we can use tones and shades to really pull off that monochromatic look. But I mean, let's just see what color we're gonna end up with. I'm a little nervous, I cannot lie. Okay, I got really nervous for a second. I thought it was gonna be a yellow house, which I love the color yellow, don't get me wrong. And actually now that I think of it, I don't even know if there's gonna be an orange colored toilet, a sink, I don't know. So these are the kinds of houses that I'm seeing. There are some cottage traditional style of homes, but most of the ones that I'm seeing are more so the Mediterranean mesa style homes. So I think we're gonna build in Tartosa, and hopefully they have a smaller lot that we can build on, maybe this 20 by 21. And honestly, whoever designed this really did a good job. I love the patio upstairs. Unfortunately, we do have to bulldoze it so that we can repurpose it for this challenge. So we have the color picked out, but we can't build until we have the timer. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. I cannot lie, I'm a bit nervous about this. Like I said, I've never really done something like this to constrain myself with time, but I'm thinking we just plop down some boxes. Something like this could work. Let's try to make it centered. That looks fine. I want to bring it up on a pretty high foundation, and then I think I want to knock those walls down and have a bit of a dip into our entrance here. Then for the roof, I think we just go in with a square platform just to make things way easier on us. Let's make this one 2 height, and then we can add this one here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. We could even do medium walls just to bring a little bit more height. And let's add some stairs. We can't forget the color orange, of course, not pink. And let's see what we've got. There's these beautiful ones. I actually really like that. And let's try to find something for the exterior. I think we could maybe mix a few textures so that it doesn't all look too samey. Maybe this goes here for the bathroom. I do really like the way this orange looks. And it complements the stairs pretty nicely. And then maybe for the main part of the home. Oh wow, I never realized how textured that actually is. We could go for that. I'm gonna try it for now, and if I hate it, we'll see. I don't think I hate it. Let's see what we have for foundations. I'm thinking this one might be the most complementary for them all. Or we could put the house on stilts. Maybe we do put the house on stilts. That could add some intrigue to the exterior in case I don't have time to do the exterior. And then for the flooring out here, we could try... There is this very lovely, almost like refreshing brick. I don't know how to describe it. So I'm gonna use this one in this direction, like that. I think I want our front door to go like about here. I think we go with the wooden paneling doors. I know it's almost brown, but it's categorized under orange and I think it looks pretty nice. There's a very cute retro style table, and they have these chairs that we can add to the sides. Then we will need a mailbox, so let me grab one of those. I think I am just gonna put this one like that. Okay, let's add some windows real quick. It's looking like we might have to go more of like a mid-century kind of vibe here. Maybe this one for the bathroom. We could always put a curtain. We could add columns to all of the ends here. How much time we got? 22 minutes on the clock. I want to get furnishing by 20 minutes, hopefully. As for the front windows here, I think I might just go with these two. And we could always mix and match because the build is a bit weird. It's a little funky, which is fine. Looks like there are some orange trees as well. Might as well add one. Doesn't really feel like the season that we're in, but that's totally fine. Let's head into the house. I think I want to make it a studio, so maybe we go with a mid-century modern kind of bed around here, and we could put a divider if I find one in orange. I feel like this could work pretty nicely. That way we could divide the bedroom area. And let me get some lights in here because I can't really see what I'm doing. I actually really like this one, and it's categorized under orange. So let's put this one here and this one for the bathroom. I'm gonna put our outdoor trash can tucked all the way out here because it is quite ugly. I won't lie. There are orange columns that we can try to put at the ends of these to make it look like they belong. And then we could add some cool wallpaper here. Something like that actually looks pretty cozy. Let's find some curtains. Maybe I like these ones, honestly. They're pretty classic, pretty cute. And to complement the mismatched windows, I say we just go mismatched curtains and embrace it. Let's grab some appliances. Oh my god, there is an orange fridge. And is there an orange stove? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's see, there's definitely an orange sink. What's a good bathroom door? Maybe that one? And we could fit a plant pretty snug into that corner there. What do you guys think? Something like this one from Dine Out. And let's get a proper kitchen going. So we can get some counters. Ooh, these ones are really nice. I know they're mostly white, but hear me out. They look nice. Yeah, that's definitely orange. Okay, I've placed down some of the counters, but I'm not sure where I want this to end. Maybe we do it kind of like that. I kind of like the funky shapes in this house. Our sink could go on the bar here, kind of like that. And we are going to need some bar stools. I think these are pretty cute. We definitely need a trash can. Not that one. Is there a fire alarm? No fire alarm for the kitchen, but we can potentially add some clutter for here. Yeah, there's definitely the fruit bowl. Looks like we could add a pressure cooker. And let's get some cabinets in here. Okay. I think this kitchen is coming along pretty nicely. Is there a range hood? There is. Perfect. Wow, guys, look at that kitchen. Let's get some flooring and tile and everything in here. We've got 13 minutes on the clock, not doing too bad. I think I like the orange concrete in the bedroom area. And then for the main area, we could go for kind of like a chestnut orange wood. Yeah, something about that looks really nice. Let's get some wallpapers for the kitchen. I think that works. It's bold, but it works. And maybe we could push it out to this. Yeah, I really like that. Maybe I really like the color orange. I think we could bring some siding inside, kind of like this. Maybe not that much, but I do like it there. Okay, I switched up some of the wallpapers. I think this looks really cute. I want to make sure I get a functional bathroom in here. Let's go super monochromatic in the bathroom with this orange tile and the orange concrete. I know it's a lot, but hey, maybe we can make it work. Let's get a toilet. This isn't the most orange I've ever seen, but it's under the category, so we can use it. And there's also this shower or this one, so I might go for this one. Let me see if we could find a nice rug to tie it all together. That does not tie anything together. That doesn't either. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's find a rug for the bedroom in that case. I think this one could work pretty nicely. Let's grab a nightstand as well. I'm gonna add another plant to this corner. I feel like we can squeeze it in there. Maybe if we size it down even. Has a bit of weird lighting, but that's okay. Let's grab some kind of a painting or a poster. That one's really nice. We could add this painting to the bathroom. Not seeing too many other paintings or posters. There is this koi fish one we could add maybe over here. Let's find a good spot for a mirror. This one's really cute. Oh, I'm really liking this, and I can see the personality of who might live here for some reason. We've got 7 minutes on the clock. Let me see, are there any shoes in orange? No. What comes in orange? Let's find out. We could add pillows here to the corner. What else can we add? Let me do an overview so we can just plop things down as we see it. We could add a console table to this wall. Yep, that looks pretty nice. There is this here that comes with orange accessories and things like that. Or the shelf is orange at least. There is also this, which we could hang up over here, maybe? Oh, let's add some skill items. We could put a guitar down somewhere. Maybe over here by the entrance. We could put laundry down if we scoot all of this. And there we go. Now we have in-unit laundry. We've got 5 minutes. Mind you, we're still on the orange category. Don't you worry. And that says it's in the orange category. I think that these very vibrant curtains could work pretty nicely for this area. I don't know why, it just looks nice. Any small clutter is good clutter. Like these cards, there's these spare glasses. How much time we got? 3 minutes. Let me see if I can find a rug or two. This one looks just fine for the bathroom. Honestly, I think that works too. Is there maybe a little welcome mat kind of vibe? Yup, something like that. There is a cookie jar as well. There's a home phone we can definitely add. There's a pile of laundry. That looks cute. Some candles, some nail polish. Maybe we put that there. How much time? 2 minutes. We're honestly doing really well. Let me find a nice poster or something to go here. Maybe this sim is really into breakfast food. Maybe they are a chef. Who knows? But that looks cute there, I don't know. Or maybe this one. No, actually, I think I prefer the eggs for some reason with the orange slices. Let's pop over to the exterior because I do want to make this look a little bit nicer. Maybe instead of these, we go with the divider and we could go with these outside. I know what I'm doing is quite strange, but who knows, maybe it works. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Is there a spandrel we can put in orange? How much time we have? 50 seconds. Okay, maybe none of that and none of this. We just go for straight fence all throughout. Plan B, if you will. Honestly, I don't think that looks bad. Let's go back in with the orange item and try to find some decor. Oh, no, we have 7 seconds. I fear we have no time except if I can find a bush or flowers. Time's up. Never mind. I think I put down those flowers when I didn't even have time. So that's pathetic. I got a tree and 1 flower in there. They're trying to start some kind of a garden. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I didn't think that I was going to be able to landscape because landscaping is the part of Sims 4 that takes me so long to do. But this is what we are working with for our 1 color build challenge. Under 30 minutes as well. The entrance doesn't speak volumes, but when you go inside, there is a lot of charm here. I know it's a lot of orange, but kitchen is very mid-century modern. We've got all little kinds of decor. Maybe this person is a musician or a chef. They've got their cozy corner to get dressed, as well as their sleeping area. It is a studio, So it's quite open, but still private. And the bathroom is just through this door. Nothing too crazy in here, and I did forget curtains, but there is laundry. And I didn't put laundry baskets, so your Sims are going to put their laundry on the floor. Overall, I just feel like we did a pretty decent job given the circumstances. We only had 30 minutes to build. We only had one color to use, but I think that only having one color definitely made it easier actually, just because I didn't waste nearly as much time going through all the color swatches. If there is a build challenge that you would like to see me attempt, please definitely let me know in the comments below. I read them and I keep them in mind for future videos. If you're a fan of Stardew Valley, I do have a series out now. Episode 1 will be linked somewhere around here. But again, I appreciate you tuning in to this very chaotic build with me. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.